In this video, we will explain how to use and read the audits table in WINDA when you are logged in as a certification body user or an auditor. From the home screen on WINDA, navigate to the audits table using the top bar or the icon. Here you can review all of the audits which are related to your certification body. This includes all of the different audits which have been completed for all of the different training providers which you manage. From this page, you can navigate to the New Audit screen. Here, you can upload a new audit for one of your training providers. From here, you can upload certification, surveillance, recertification, and extension audits. The audit table includes a search feature. You can search for any of the data on this table, including the training provider's WINDA ID, the training provider's name, the certificate number, the type of audit, or the auditor who participated in the audit. You can also click the names of the columns to sort. Each entry on the table contains clickable links. Click the training provider's WINDA ID to be taken to their profile if you need to do any administration. If you click the certificate number, a copy of the certificate which has been issued to this training provider by your company will be downloaded. You can also click on the audit report for the related audit to review that file. Once a certification audit is approved by GWO, all auditor users and the specific related training provider will be able to see these entries. Certification with the certificate number and a status of completed. This will also include the date that it was completed. There will also be an activity for the surveillance audit and the recertification audit. Both will have a status of not completed and a date by which the audits are due. When there are 2 months left before the due date of a surveillance audit or recertification audit, the status will change to expire soon. The related training provider and certification body users will receive an email notification from WINDA. After the deadline for the audit requirement passes, the status will change to expired. Certification body and auditor users will still be allowed to provide the audit as long as the audit completion date falls within the required timeline, for up to 10 days after the expiration date. If the 10 days are allowed to pass without a new audit being uploaded by the certification body or auditor, the training provider's certificate, along with their accreditations, will be inactivated, and the training provider will not be able to upload records for their course participants. If you need to provide the documentation after this window, please write to GWO staff by emailing info@globalwindasafety.org. Once a surveillance audit uploaded by a certification body or auditor is approved by GWO, all of the certification body users, auditors, and related training provider will be able to see the updates to the entries. The surveillance audit will be marked with a status of completed and the completion date. The status and due date for the recertification audit will not change. The GWO requirements for certification bodies require that surveillance audits are done once every 12 plus or minus 2 months. If a surveillance audit is done too early outside of this window, WINDA will automatically add an additional activity and due date for another surveillance audit before the recertification audit. When a new recertification audit has been approved by GWO, additional entries will be added to the audit table. There will be a recertification audit which references the certificate number of the original certification and new due dates for surveillance and recertification audits. When an extension audit is uploaded by a certification body and approved by GWO, the certification body, auditor, and the related training provider will be able to see updates to the audit table. The certification audit, which was extended, will change status to New Extension Provided, and an extension field will be added, shown as Completed. The extension audit and related certificate now become the main certificate showing all of the accredited modules for the training provider. The surveillance and recertification activities are now in reference to this extension audit. Remember that you can always sort or search the table if you are looking for a specific training provider, certificate, or audit type.